Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm MD Gaming and today we're going to talk about the Bureau hack. This actually comes to me from one of my subscribers, Matty SRT. If you guys are interested in Mopar or how a man can fix and trick out his Dodge Durango, definitely go look at his page. He's a great guy, has good information on his webpage for auto hobby and everything. The link is down in the descriptions below, so please give him the credit that he deserves. And with that, let's go talk about the Bureau hack. So first, we're just going to talk about the basic Bureau mechanics, and then we'll talk about the hack. I'm going to use a video for visual just interpretation along with an Excel spreadsheet to kind of go over the numbers. So I'm a visual guy, so it makes more sense to me if I see it visual. So we're going to go into the Bureau, and we're going to look at the Napoli because that's the one I'm working on right now. So looking at the Bureau, I have just the one segment and everything here. When we're talking about numbers, we're talking about just the basics. We're not talking about any premium ships because I think if we're watching this video, we don't have every single premium ship available. And if we go by the basics, the numbers just make it a lot easier. So looking at the basics and looking at this screen right here, on the left side, you can see that if we had no ships, no commanders, no anything, every second we get 3 points. But if we have one of these 3 commanders, we get 4 points. And if we have 2 commanders, we get a total of 8 points per second. Now, moving on to ships, and there's 4 options to pick from. So if you have one of the ships, if you have 2 of the ships, awesome. So 3 of them are at 3 points, and the premium is at 4. Again, we're going to focus on the basics, and that way it just makes numbers a little bit easier and more understandable for most people. So if you have 1 ship that you can use, that's 3, and if you have 2 ships, that's going to get you at 6 points. So if you look on my Excel spreadsheet, we have a max points rating of 17 points per second. So you can make 17 points per second by having the commanders and the ships just by playing. So converting into time gives us 1,020 points per minute, 61,200 points per hour, and 1,468,800 points per day. So underneath the cap of 1,600,000 that takes to complete the segment. But Wargaming also offers daily trials that you can complete each day for more points. And we have 4 options. In those 4 options, 3 of them are going to be for the basics and 1 of them is going to be for the premium. So again, if you have the premium, it's going to work a little bit quicker, but we're just focusing on the basics. If you complete 1 task, it's going to be 100,000 added towards your account. If it's 2, it's going to be 200,000. And then if it's 3, it's going to be 300,000. And if it's 300,000, you'll get a total possible points per day of 1,768,800 points. So comparing that to 1 segment, which is 1,600,000, you can see that it takes a little less than 1 day to complete. Now 5 segments is going to be 8 million points. So 8 million points is to complete 1 entire segment. And as you can see right there, to complete 1 level is going to be about 4.5 days. And then each level has its own. And there's 12 levels on this one. And 12 levels is the base. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 levels. And 12 levels is going to be 96 million points. That's how long it takes to complete everything. And that means that it's going to take you about 54 days to complete an entire Bureau project. So looking down at time to complete Bureaus, if you were just trying to complete 1, it would take 54 days. 2, 108, 3, 162, 4, 217, 5, 271, 6, 325, and if you had to complete 7, it would take you a year. It's 380 days to complete 7 Bureau projects. Now, let's talk about the hack. With the Bureau hack, basically what you're going to do is you're going to do the Napoli Bureau projects and daily trials. And as soon as you complete all 3 of these trials, you're then going to jump to another Bureau project. You're going to start it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go inside of it. And then you don't have to worry about the patron. Don't worry about the fleet. Go to the daily trials and activate them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go all the way over and you're going to play versus AI and pick the blue diamond at the very end. And that's just going to show you the ships that are available for the Bureau. And then you can just knock these out in AI versus. Each AI versus should take you around 6 minutes. And so in 18 minutes, you can now complete 3 bureau projects and get 300,000 points for the Burgoyne. And as soon as you're done with that, jump on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And then when you're all complete with all the daily trials, you go back to Napoli, and you make sure that that's the one that's active. So then you'd go back to Napoli, activate your patrons again, activate everything, and then it's going to accept your daily trials. So with all that said and done and shown, what we're talking about is going over this Excel spreadsheet. The first project, of course, is always going to cause you 54 days to complete. Like, there's no changing that. But while you're doing all the other projects that same exact day, we're doing, say the second project task, 300,000 points every day. And we're going to do that for 54 days while we wait for the very first one to complete. So that means that 54 days times 300,000 is going to give us 15,600,000 points that we're putting to our next bureau project. So instead of our project being 96 million, it is now down to 80,400,000. So instead of our project taking 54 days, our second project is going to take 45 days or 45 and a half days. So time to complete bureaus with the hack. The first bureau is going to be 54 days, of course, because nothing's changed, right? There's no difference in change. The second bureau, you're already going to see some dividends paid out. 99 days, and it's going to be an 8-day difference, roughly an 9-day difference. Bureau 3, 137 days, 25-day difference. 4, 169, 47-day difference. Bureau 5, 196, 75-day difference. 6 bureaus, 219, 106-day difference. Bureau 7, 238, so there's a 141-day difference. That is a 5-month difference. So yes, you're putting in more time every single day trying to get these bureau projects initially started, but towards the end, you're doing less work every single day because there's more bureaus that are complete. And ultimately, now you're saving yourself 5 months of time getting more ships. Yes, they're legendary ships. Some are tier 8. That they're very important. They help you with the win roses or the events that Wargaming puts on that put you at the legendary tier. So it can benefit you guys in the long run. There is a bigger skill gap when you play these ships, and there are higher costs of credit. So I'd recommend learning more how to play the ships at lower levels. But these legendary ships, when you do want to play them to unlock specific credits and stuff, this is a way to unlock as many as you can so you can maximize the crates, the money, and everything that Wargaming gives us when these special events come on. I mean, that's about it, guys. That's how the hack works. I hope you guys found this very interesting. If you did like the content and you did like everything, please like and subscribe to my channel. But more than liking and subscribing, guys, I care about the comments. The comments, like Matty SRT, he brought up this, and he was dead right. I need to make a video about this. I take your comments very personally, and I really want to try to make products that you guys are going to enjoy and going to learn from. So please let me know what I'm doing right. Please let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just trying to get myself better content, and that way you guys actually learn stuff and enjoy the game better. Again, see you next time. MD Gaming out.